Founded in 2021 as a franchise team for the up-and-coming East Asia Super League, Bay Area Dragons make Hong Kong their home and have big plans going forward, acquiring Brian Goorjian, who led Australia to a bronze medal in 2020 Tokyo Olympics, as well as signing Miles Powell and Andrew Nicholson, who both had NBA experience. There was buzz about the team in Hong Kong and even China. Me being from Hong Kong was extremely excited about the possibility of watching NBA caliber players hooping in my hometown. Due to the pandemic, the Dragons could not play in Hong Kong in their inaugural season, which was 2022. They were instead based in Manila, Philippines, and took part in the PBA Commissioner's Cup, going all the way to the finals. They then participated in the East Asia Super League and finished third. After a successful first season, it seems like the Dragons will finally come home and play in the prestigious Southern Stadium. And then, there was no and then. On September 1st, 2023, the EASL announced that the Bay Area Dragons were disbanded due to the conflict of interest for managing the team while being the organizer of the competition. However, many reports reveals that the major reason behind the decision was actually EASL's financial struggles. Huge bummer for the Hong Kong basketball scene, with so much promised suddenly being taken away. But those who were affected the most were always the players. All of a sudden, they were out of jobs, and for some, their basketball careers were jeopardized. 5 years later, I'm interested in how the players are doing, and I'm sure for many of those who have followed the team, especially those who got to know the Dragons throughout the stint in the passionate country of Philippines, they are interested in this question too. So today's video, Bay Area Dragons, where are they now? Let's split the players into 4 groups. First, let's take a look at the imports. Miles Powell and Andrew Nicholson, both with NBA experience, were of course an integral part of this Dragons team. With their profile, they had no troubles finding their next home. Miles landed in the Chinese Basketball Association, the CBA with Qingdao Eagles, Qingdao Haitian Hongying. He is doing great in China, averaging 26 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 6.4 assists per game. Meanwhile, home sweet home for Andrew Nicholson. He joined Daegu Gogas Pegasus in the Korean KBL. This is actually the team Andrew was in before joining the Dragons. He is averaging 22.1 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 0.8 assists this season. Next up are the Asian heritage players, who has Chinese or Philippines bloodline but were based in other countries before their time with the Dragons. First is Cedric Bearfield, who is a Filipino-American. He played with the Dragons in the EASL Champion League. After his time with the Dragons, he spent time with SLAC, a Guinea team who played in the NBA Organized Basketball Africa League (BAL). He recently was cut by the Taipei Fubon Braves, 台北富邦勇士, who plays in the Plus League in Taiwan, after only managing to suit up for 1 game in 3 months. Next up is Hayden Blankley, who is an Australian Chinese. He joined the Bankstown Bruins in the NBL 1 East, which is the 2nd division in the Australian basketball pyramid. He then signed with the New Taipei Kings, Sambat Gorwo, also in the Plus League. Yes, this is the team that Jeremy Lin is playing in. However, Hayden also struggled to get playing time, only appeared in 2 games this season. And then we have Kobe Lam, Lam Zhehua, and Warren Liang. Both are from Canada with Chinese heritage. Unfortunately for them, I could not find any information of them signing with another team, so I believe they are currently unsigned basketball-wise. Hope they are doing well and can return to the basketball court one day, especially for Kobe. He is only 23 and can absolute ball. Now, let's talk about the local players from Hong Kong. We have 3 players in this category. The first one is Glenn Yang, Yuan Wo, the starting point guard for the Dragons. After the stints with Dragons, he played in the Canadian CEBL with Winnipeg Sea Bears. And then, this September, he joined Kaohsiung Steelers, 高雄鋼鐵人. Also in the Taiwanese Plus League, he played in 7 out of 15 games, averaging 8.57 points, 3.86 rebounds and 2.71 assists. It is also rumored that Glenn will be suiting up for the Hong Kong Bulls, a Hong Kong team playing in the China National Basketball League, the second division of Chinese basketball, later this year. We also have Duncan Reed, Wai Long Yi. Regarded as one of the best players in Hong Kong, Duncan returned to the Hong Kong A1 Division Championship after the disband of Dragons, playing for Tycoon, Wen Gun. Their team will be fighting for the championship next week. Scotty Ewing is also in this category. Like Duncan, Scotty is back in the Hong Kong League, playing for home friends, Han Yao. The final group of players are those from mainland China. You could argue that they are the one being screwed over the most. The news of Bay Area Dragons disbanding came after the registration deadline of the Chinese CBA. CBA is the league that most of the players are from prior to signing with the Dragons. Because of the timing, those players could not be registered to the CBA, hence making them ineligible to play for CBA teams, seriously jeopardizing the basketball future of those players. 4 of the players from the past season's roster that have renewed their contract with the Dragons, as well as 2 new players that have signed with the Dragons for the upcoming season, have put out a statement stating that they would take EASL and Bay Area Dragons to the court. Dragons quickly put out a statement implying that they would take legal action towards these players, from my understanding. Please be noted that I am by no means a legal expert or have any information on the situation. This is just me summarizing what happened, so please take this with a grain of salt. Okay, let's look at the current status of these players. We first start with Zhu Songwei. He was the starter of the Dragon team. After the Dragons disbanded, he did some 3-on-3 basketball and is recently signed with the aforementioned Hong Kong Bulls, which plays in the second division of Chinese basketball. And then we have Liu Chuanxin, Big Liu, who is now playing in Japan. He signed with Alteri Chiba and is now playing in the B2 League, the second division of Japanese basketball. He is currently averaging 3.9 points, 3.1 rebounds and 1.5 assists. We also have Yu Mingxin. I cannot find much information on his situation on Weibo. It seems like he appeared in some streetball tournaments and is rumored to have a chance to sign with the Guangdong Southern Tigers, 廣東華南虎, of the CBA. Other than these players, I could not find much information on any other players in this group. It seems like they are not currently playing professional basketball, so hope they are doing well. The fun part is, the list of affected players doesn't end here. To prepare for the new season that never came, the Bay Area Dragons actually signed with 5 new players. We have Raymond Chow, Wan Yun Zhang, Wang Wenzheng, Adley Kerban, Dik Fu Yiban, Oliver Su, Cui Yunjing and Sefa Chen. Oliver Su, being a Hong Kong locals, have signed with his old team, Hong Kong Eastern, and will be fighting for the HKA1 Division Championship in the coming days. For Sefa Chen, he is currently playing for Cockburn Tigers of the Australian NBL 1. Once again, the second division of Australian basketball. He is now averaging 10.09 points, 2.86 rebounds and 4.55 assists. And unfortunately, except for these 2, it's believed that all the other players in this group are not playing professional basketball at the moment. That wraps up the video. Overall, pretty unfortunate situation for all that are involved. Hope the players are out there enjoying life, and also hope that the Hong Kong basketball scene can be buzzing once again with the Hong Kong Bulls heading into their second seasons. If you are interested in these players, feel free to check out their games with the new teams, especially the Hong Kong A1 Division Championship. We need some help in terms of audience number seriously.